can get a thumbs up that the main screen is still seen. Okay, perfect. Alright, if I can get a thumbs up that the main screen is still seen. There it is. Perfect. Let me just stop this. All right. Welcome, everyone. Wouldn't it be nice if I came off camera? Welcome. We are so excited to have you all join us for our virtual grand opening. We thank you for setting aside your time this afternoon. It is 1 p.m. We hope you've already had lunch, and we promise not to keep you too long. But what do we have in store in this half an hour that's going to breeze by super, super fast? We're going to introduce you to our new location that we're excited about. And there's so many wonderful aspects and components to this launch. And so we're going to make sure that we introduce you to all the hands and the muscle and the hard work and the thoughts behind what pulls all this together. I'm going to attempt to take a look at participants so that I can try not to leave anybody out. Let's see, but I understand Serena's at work. So to get us underway, we have quite a few who are joining us for the first time. Maybe you've been following us socially and have not had a chance to connect with us. I'm Nick Sweeney, the CEO and founder of Amani Nicol Wellness and founder of Elevate Empress, our sister organization. I'm excited to be here. You are going to hear from Tasha Smith, founder and CEO of Share Love Wellness. You'll hear a lot about how our journeys together commingle to make this happen. And our VP of Elevate Empress is going to share with you exciting aspects of our nonprofit that will relaunch again and continue to inspire the community. So as we get started, when I say your name, if you could just give a wave. There are others who are helping us push this forward. We have Morgan Clark, who's helping out, doing a lot to help us. Audio, visual, social media. We're excited to have Morgan. Emily Brown is working really hard to help us out on the administrative side, and we're definitely going to use her legal skills and legal background to help us get a few other components of this mission off the ground. Jackie, I know you're out there. Jackie Richardson, one of our very first ambassadors who is always supporting us as well with client support. So we appreciate you, Jackie. Indira may be out there or on the way. I want to mention Indira as well because she's played an instrumental part in supporting the diabetes prevention program administratively as well. Serena, we know that you're at work. Serena put together this beautiful slide presentation. As you all know, Serena is the Nicole in Amani. And she's working today. So hopefully we won't interfere with that because I need you to be able to continue to pay your own bills. But needless to say, as we get started, we're going to start off and round this out. Amani Nicol Wellness, with the support of Share Love Wellness, is changing the way that women view their health. We're beyond this beautiful place you're about to see. It is deeper than that. And we know that as we shift the paradigm in a sense when it comes to women's health, we have to first start with our little girls. So we'll start our grand reopening with April Robinson, our Vice President on the Board of Directors of Elevate Empress. April, take it away.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is April Robinson, and I am beyond excited to talk to you today about the exciting initiatives that are happening at Elevate Empress. I currently serve on the board as the vice president. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. Okay. All right, so we have actually three very exciting initiatives, but just a little background on Elevate Empress for those of you that are just joining us for the first time. We want to shift the health paradigm for women and girls. We are a 501c3 founded on August the 20th, back in 2019. And our mission is redefining the path to a healthier lifestyle with an innovative approach to behavior change for not just our young ladies, but women as well. We want to normalize healthy living, that healthy mindset, okay? So again, we are so excited for you to join us today. Quickly, our three initiatives that are under the Elevate Empress umbrella. The first one is Empress of Healthy. So with this, we're inspiring healthy lifestyle choices while empowering our young ladies to become the next generation experts on type 2 diabetes. The Empresses serve as their advocates in the local community for diabetes education. This program addresses social, emotional, and actually STEM based. So your science and your technology, your math, your engineering program, that's actually going to start January of 2022. So we're very excited about that. Second initiative, the Elevate Urban Farmer. So this is a partnership with businesses and non-profits where we're actually schools too, to implement urban farming in designated areas where there are food deserts. We cannot shift this whole mindset of healthy living without addressing the fact that some neighborhoods don't have easy access to fresh fruits and vegetables. So we're trying to close that gap. So we provide aeroponic gardening systems that sustain healthy growing foods without sunlight and dirt. Partners are provided a complete gardening unit. Our schools have a curriculum for like gardening projects, and also we provide support. Okay, so this program is actually active right now, and we are looking for new partnerships. So if this sounds like something that you'd like to be a part of, please help us out. We are excited to have you. Lastly, our third initiative, Beautifully Well's Diabetes Initiative. Elevate Empress works to offset the cost of diabetes prevention programs for women who are not either insured or they meet the financial guidelines for either low or no cost program. We're fundraising to support Project Inclusion, a project that's expanding diabetes prevention program access to the Hispanic and Latinx, as well as our deaf communities. So those are our three initiatives. Again, we are excited, for all three, and we look to really work with all three of you. A side note, if you're interested in Elevate Empress of Healthy, that should be in the chat. I don't know what's going to be in the chat now or a little later on. But then also we have the interest form for the Elevate Urban Farmer. That's going to be on the website. And lastly, the fundraiser information on Amani Nicol and Elevate Empress, that's going to also be a link in the chat. So thank you.
Thank you so much for that, April. We're so excited about Elevate Empress and what she plans to do, especially at the start of 2022. We appreciate that. Well, how are we supporting our ladies even further? There are various aspects of this health journey, and Tasha Smith is well aware and excited about the ability to help and support so many women as she already does and is continuing to do. So Tasha, I pass the mic to you.
Thank you, Coach Nick. And hello, everyone. I'm so glad and so honored to see that you took the time to come past and see how we are reaching out to the community and also helping women on their journey. So, Share Love Wellness, we help navigate women through the process of considering weight loss surgery as their option to deal with obesity and obesity related conditions. So, we actually empower our women through education, social and emotional support, and also supporting and motivating um, healthier behavior changes, and basically to better prepare for the journey, for the surgery, post surgery, maintenance, long term. So, by creating this customized plan with true clarity and with a clear intent to be the best and healthiest person and woman they can be, and for a successful outcome. And that outcome is that we are wanting our women to be in this 80% of clients that have, after 5 years, have maintained a 50% weight loss and also remission of health issues. So I am very passionate about this because, yes, I am a weight loss surgery client, and I had a gastric sleeve. So me wanting to share and kind of fill in the blanks for women. We know they have their doctors, they have their surgeons, they have that process. However, it is definitely a major decision, and it's ultimately a life and death decision, because if you do not take care of your well-being and your health, ultimately it will unfortunately be, or it could actually be, towards you no longer being here. So we Share Love Wellness, along with Amani Nicol Wellness, definitely that is our mission to get our women healthy and happy. So I'm so glad that everyone was able to make it, and definitely love to see you come through and visit us. We are here for you. Back to you, Nick.
Thank you, Tasha. It's so inspiring and transparency as well, especially for a topic that can be a challenge to discuss. So, creating an environment, a safe space where women are able to share every aspect of the journey, including tools to support their weight loss, is phenomenal. Thank you for that. Well, as we move right along, look, it's barely been 10 minutes, and we're already ready to share one common aspect of our journey to better health. Diabetes, yeah, it's a common name. It's a household name. And many of us know loved ones or maybe even have been diagnosed ourselves. But there is this mission to prevent type 2 diabetes. We'll talk a little bit later of how we're helping women to manage this chronic illness. But when it comes to preventing it, what do we have in store for you? Let's see. Eunice, are you ready to take it away?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Oh,
you.
that's great. That's great. Hello, everyone, and how's everyone doing today? My name is Eunice Downing Jackson, and I am one of the facilitators for the diabetes prevention program that Amani Nicol is offering. As you can hear, they're offering so many great things to help the community. So this is an online program. So diabetes prevention program is a science-based program that changes the lives of our clients, which help them to lose 5 to 7% of their weight gain over a 12-month period. Now, isn't that good? And it's so easy. The program is virtual. You can Zoom or dial in from anywhere, which means you can invite buddies or a buddy to join you in this journey. The focus is changing your lifestyle. So you keep track of what you eat, your physical activity. Now, did I say anything about the word diet? No. However, we learned the importance of activity and the importance of food, what we should eat, what we should not eat, in order for us to make healthy choices. Last year, our first class in April, we had amazing outcomes. 60% lowered their A1C, 80% experienced a loss in weight, 100% started exercising more, and what's more important, they changed to a healthier, they changed their habits, they were healthier, and they improved their overall health, which is so important. Now, during the process, we met like once a week, and we got a chance to develop relationships. We shared experiences. We were able to set goals and discuss how did we do. And I want to tell you now, I was a facilitator, but I shared with Coach Nick that I actually lost 7 pounds since the program started in April. Now, how good is that? We have a new class that started last week. And remember, I said this is you can Zoom or dial in. So you can invite people, I mean, literally any place of the world, you can invite them to come in and participate in this class with you, or just tell them about it. So come join us. It is not too late. Thank you. Back to you, Coach Nick.
Thank you for that, Eunice. Eunice, we appreciate you. Eunice is a master certified health coach, which means she specializes in the behavior psychology connected to the decisions that we make. And she is our lead CDC lifestyle coach, certified to train, to facilitate this program. So we're so excited to have you on board with us, Eunice. Thank you. And so you have to love this mute button. So this is, you've heard exciting news from Elevate Empress. We're all charged up and excited about sharing the love of wellness with Share Love Wellness and our diabetes prevention program that is CDC recognized, Medicaid approved, and contracted with three managed care organizations, MedStar, Aetna, as well as United Healthcare, and we're looking to onboard more. So let's take a quick look at some of the programs that we've added at Amani Nicol Wellness, and then we'll introduce you to the transition that we made here to wrap up our virtual tour. So, as many of you are already familiar with, Amani Nicol Wellness is changing the way women see what it takes to care for their health. Because let's face it, ladies, we'll rarely ever miss a hair appointment. We're not going to miss a nail appointment. But the moment that our doctors say, hey, I want you to eat more vegetables, exercise more. Let's look at these numbers and come back 3 months or 6 months from now. What do? Are we excited and can't wait to jump up and join a program to help us reset our health? Eunice will tell you, it's rarely ever someone says, hey, I've been thinking about a diabetes prevention program. It's not that it's the last thing on our list. It's just that it's on a list that never ends. And so managing our health becomes an additional task that puts a weight on us. But we want to be healthy. We want to live longer. We know about vegetables and exercise. But what makes this process a challenge? Well, Amani Nicol Wellness, we began in 2011 as a fitness company. You all know, some of you are here who started out with us in 2011 as we rocked out to Zumba. And that propelled to a nutrition component to our program. But in 2019, things took a shift when the Energizer Bunny, myself, realized that just getting up and doing the day-to-day, everyday habits that it takes to become well became a bit of a challenge. So Amani Nicol Wellness changes the way that we see how we care for our health by addressing some of those barriers. One is time. How can we make time? Second, our natural energy. Maybe we don't feel like it. Third, stress. I'm already stressed out, too stressed to think about adding one more thing. And then a big one, although mentioned last, is the impact of chronic illness, either being diagnosed or resetting our health because we're at high risk. So Amani Nicol Wellness shifts the way we see it with innovative therapies from sauna therapy, vibration plate therapy. We do foot detox baths, all to reduce the inflammation, to reset and boost that energy. You've carved out 1 hour a week, ladies. That's all it takes, is that 1 hour to reset. And now we can help to support those healthy changes. We become more mindful about what it takes in order to reach our health goals. So we've coupled that with an online wellness suite. And we're glad that some of you have joined us, because our ladies are experiencing wonderful things are happening as a result of mindfulness, because this is your journey. We're just nudging you along the way. So in light of the pandemic, we did a pandemic pivot to a virtual platform that gives women access to virtual app-based nutrition logging. We have 5 fitness classes a week. That's the Beautifully Fit. We offer our diabetes prevention program, those weekly classes, to our ladies in what we call the VIP, so that you're still able to get the encouragement and the nudging and the nutrition-based education that we need in order to continue to make smart, healthy choices. And so just before we wind down with the presentation, diabetes and preventing type 2 diabetes is so important to us, because many of us, if we pause for just a moment, how many of our loved ones have we lost due to complications of type 2 diabetes? We may have heard kidney disease, heart disease, although a #1 killer, is linked to diabetes. Other aspects of diabetes or other conditions related to diabetes, diabetes is preventable and it can be managed. So a diagnosis doesn't mean that we're stuck and we can't shift our health. So diabetes is a big, type 2 diabetes is a big, big push for us and preventing it. And so we're not only addressing the needs through a virtual program, we're thankful we're in a larger space to eventually host hybrid programs which incorporate in-person programs. But we've taken it a step further, and some of you who are following us on social media have already seen our next step to expanding our diabetes prevention program in connection with the State of Maryland's Health Department. We're expanding to include the Hispanic, Latinx, and deaf and hard of hearing communities. So look out for our diabetes prevention program, Project Inclusion. Look out for that post later today. We can't wait to introduce you to our ambassador. Well, as we get ready to bring this to a close and introduce you to our new spa, there's so many hands that went into pulling this together. So we're going to thank everyone in just a moment. But we'll ask at this time, as we get our presentation underway, we have 2 to show you. I would love for you in the chat, if you have not already introduced yourselves, because we'd love to reach back out to you. And we are all about supporting other businesses as well. So if you have a business, please put your link, your website, your social handles in the chat so that we can do our best to reach out to you so that we can support your business or your organization as well. So in just a moment, let's get this. You have to love technology. And so just to give you an idea of how we started, so this video is going to go super quick, but you'll get to see what this place looked like before we put some of our finishing touches. And we are just missing sound. So let's see what happened to the sound. That's one. There we go. I'm actually going to take you back here so that we can revisit some of the transformation. Awesome. So you see where we are in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We see so many in the chat. Thank you so much for that. We look forward to reaching out. Thank you so much. We're so excited and still making updates. If you notice, there's one very special place at the spa that we have yet to reveal, and that is the Diabetes Education Studio. We're excited to reveal. We will record it. We're not expecting everyone to come out. It will be recorded and available, and of course we will social post like crazy. But on this Saturday at 2 p.m., in a very intimate, short ceremony, we will reveal the Diabetes Education Studio. So we promise you will not miss a beat. So what I would love to do is turn our attention back as we come to a close. Thank you all ever so much for joining our virtual launch. This is just the start. This is just the beginning of our efforts to support as many women as possible. So we are excited to be located in Pikesville. Many of you know where we are. On Thursday, again, we're having a rotating open house so that we can keep everyone safe. The goal is to come in, take a sneak peek, take a look at what specials we have in place to support your self-care that meets healthcare. On Saturday is the reveal at 2 p.m., a short ceremony, but it will be followed by another opportunity for you to come in between 2 to 5 p.m. and walk through and again take a look at the Diabetes Education Studio. So we want to thank all of the help behind the scenes. Tasha, Eunice, Brenda is doing awesome, y'all. Can we give Brenda a wave? Our sign language interpreter who's is doing, we're so thankful to have her, an amazing job with us and helping us to support Project Inclusion as well. Morgan, Jackie, Indira, Serena, I don't want to leave anybody out, Emily, we thank you all for all of your help and support. In the chat, trust me, if you have a question in the chat, and I'm going to be looking through the chat here, on Elevate Empress, elevateempress.org is the link to learn more about the Urban Farmer Initiative, which has now made its way to Prince George's County. We're excited about that, and we're working to partner with another organization in Prince George's County, which means we need help to push the efforts here in Baltimore, both Baltimore County and Baltimore City. So if you know a business or an organization looking to incorporate urban farming, send them our way. Our Project Inclusion, which includes expanding diabetes prevention to the deaf and hard of hearing and Hispanic and Latinx program. We're excited that we're building that program, but we still need support because that program is a no-cost program to participants who are not insured. So just know Elevate Empress's donations are tax deductible and they are supporting a mission, the mission of Healthy for our communities. And thank you so much for joining us. All of the businesses in the chat, we are going to be reaching out to you. We see Jafra in the building in more ways than one. We see Carol and Paula. Thank you, Gwen, representing your support bridge, another one of our nonprofit organizations that we look to for support and aiming to support them as well. So thank you everyone for joining us and tuning in. Please continue to follow us. We look forward to seeing you, and you are already beautiful. Let's get and help other women to become beautifully well. Thank you again for joining us. Look what I did. You are able to unmute if you'd like. I'm actually going to stop the recording.
Did you take a picture?
Hey,
And,
hi, it was wonderful.
hey, Ma, I forgot to shout you
Thank
out.
you.
Yes, excellent.
Thank you.
Awesome program.
Thank you.
See everybody.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for letting me come.
Everybody.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
invite.
Becky.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
all.
Thank you, Nakia. Thanks for the invite.
Hey, Denise. Hey,
Hi,
Carol.
girl, you
Hey,
are awesome. Awesome program.
Devlin. Vanessa.
Beautiful.
We know Tiffany at work.
I know.
Thank
I'm
you.
here though.
Thank
I'm
you.
listening in.
Yes.
Hey, Barbara,
Thank
you
you for
made it.
inviting me.
Sweet.
Yes.
See, my
Thank
little thumb up is
you.
not
I
that
see
big.
Felicia,
Yeah.
Jay.
Hey, Paula.
Thank you. It's
Awesome.
so good to see all these people. Thank you.
Thank
Wonderful.
Hey, Feleeman.
Uh-oh.
We're going to close it out. Thanks for joining, Alicia. I just saw you there too. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you,
Eric and
Paula.
Felicia. Hey,
Thank you,
Felicia.
Nakia.
Touching back.
Yep.
Hi, April.
Hey.
Hey, how are you, Sister Anne?
Hey, girl.
Girl, still
Hi.
blowing,
How
still
are
blowing.
you?
Yes, awesome, awesome. I'm
Yes.
still on cloud 10.
You
Yeah.
and me
On cloud 9.
Yes, can't come down yet.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you,
Thank
Nakia.
Thanks
you.
for tuning in,
Made
everybody.
it.
Thank
you. Bye.
Hey,
Thank
good
you.
one.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye, Kia. It was beautiful.
Thanks, Ma.
Thank you.